I'm Nick Savoy, and you guys are in for a real treat over the next 3 days. I mean, we've brought some of the world's best dating coaches and pickup artists, literally from around the world, to share with you both the best of what the community has to offer in 2010, and also to break new ground, to share the newest and best material that's out there. You know, if you think about some of the stuff that everyone's using today, you know, the beyond words body language techniques, the phone and text game, even the triad model, this stuff all started at super conferences, usually a few years beforehand. So you're going to be exposed to not only the best of what's out there today, but the best of what's going to be coming tomorrow. But before we do that, I want to take something away. Before we add new knowledge in, or new techniques, or new skills, I want to talk about some things that might stand in the way of that. And I call them 7 seductive ideas. I originally called it 7 stupid ideas, you know, using my great grade 4 vocabulary there. But they're not stupid ideas. They're seductive because there's a grain of truth to all of that right now. Number 1 is just be yourself. We've probably all heard just be yourself. It's usually the type of dating advice you'll get from women. And it's well-meaning. I mean, there's no conspiracy among the 3 billion women to give us all bad dating advice. I'm sure it feels like that sometimes, but there's no actual conspiracy. It's well meant. And when a woman says just be yourself as dating advice, what she's saying is sincere. I mean, women don't tend to like guys who are liars, who are manipulative, who pretend to be something they're not, who are incongruent, who put on a front, who can't be in touch with who they really are. I mean, that's all very true. But at the same time, the definition of insanity is trying to do the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. When a woman says just be yourself, she's thinking of once she already wants to get to know you. If she doesn't care who you are, being yourself isn't going to help. I mean, I wrote about this on my blog a little while ago. There's a men's magazine that has a female blogger who writes a dating diary. And this isn't to make fun of her. I mean, she seems like a very sweet girl. But they've pumped this up as, you know, dating advice for men. And this woman was writing about how she got picked up at the gym. And she turned it into, okay, here's how you meet women at the gym. And what this guy did is he walked in. He's a professional athlete. He's buff. He works out every day. And he's astonishingly good looking. So she looks over at him. He looks over at her. And he smiles. And she smiles back. Then he walks over to her, and in the first minute, you know, she asks him what he does for a living and so on, finds out he's a professional athlete / movie producer and so on, lives an extraordinary lifestyle. Then he asks for her phone number. Was he being himself? Damn right. But does that work if she's not already attracted to you? Absolutely not, because you know, and I know, that the 9 other guys who looked at her that day and smiled at her, she scowled at them and was like, oh my God, what's up with all the creepy guys today? So just be yourself is not necessarily the solution here. I mean, who's heard, you know, just be yourself, just go out and be natural? Well, sure, great. That's the destination. I mean, we all want to naturally have all the behaviors and instincts of a man who is successful with women. We all want to be able just to instinctively know what to do in a given situation. That's natural game. You know, all the Love Systems instructors have that, but they weren't born with it. That developing the right instincts and the right habits, some people just won the genetic lottery and got it. Some people just learned it through osmosis from older brothers, uncles, whatever. Some people just intuitively figured it out themselves. And other people have to develop and learn those habits and beliefs. And those habits and instincts. And once you have those habits and instincts, such that you can be on autopilot, and you will automatically know, okay, she did this, so I want to do this. She did this, so I'll do that. When you've got that, that's the destination. That's where we're trying to get you to.